That's £100. Kindly sponsored by Betfair.
One minute's post time. 1 minute. It's now post time. Coming out onto the track. Now they're about to make a line. Walking in. And they're off. And no one wants to break the line. An equine game of cat and mouse. Maybe they've been watching the cycling at the Olympics. It's going to be very tactical. Mad George at a dawdle takes them through the early stages. They've already dismantled the start, and the horses haven't yet got to the first. 8 flights to take in the Betfair Grassroots Race Evening Novices Hurdle. And it's AP McCoy who's grasped the nettle on Mad George, hardly going a schooling gallop as they come towards the first. And because of that, Mad George and several in behind were very iffy over the first flight. It was Shallow Bay who was in a close second. Marie d'Ange taking quite a keen hold, as you'd expect, in third. In fourth position is Adalar, followed then by Dandy Vic, who's towards the outside of Bomb L as they get over flight number 2. Look for Love, and at the back of the field, Winning Note. Now, they've got a very long run on the flat before they get towards flight number 3. Probably time to go and buy an ice cream before they get to it. And it's Mad George who leads by a head. To the inside, Shallow Bay in second. Marie d'Ange is in third. And then Adalar bidding to give Aidan Coleman a double on the card, having taken the opener on 33 to 1 chance, Bajan Hero. And then Bombell in the black and white, followed by, in 6th place, Dandy Vic. Look for Love is in 7th. And way out the back of the field is Winning Note. They may have gone a crawl early, but there's still 12 lengths between first and last as now they complete this turn into the home straight, facing up towards flight number 3, and Mad George and AP McCoy lead the way. Shallow Bay and Tom Scudamore on the inside in second. Then the turquoise colours of Marie d'Ange and Rachel Green in third. Aidan Coleman, Adalar in fourth. And then Bombell as they crossed over flight number 3. And then on the outside came Dandy Vic, followed by the yellow of Look for Love, now in the hands of Sam Thomas, and still Winning Note at the back of the field. And they just quicken up a little bit as they come into the wings of flight number 4. And they are all safely over. A new back marker. It's now Look for Love who's been relegated to the last. So a circuit to go, and it's Mad George who leads now by just over a length. Shallow Bay in second. Marie d'Ange is in third. Adelar in the green and black hoops is in fourth. Winning Note has now pulled her way through on the inside to take fifth. Bombelle is in sixth. Dandy Vic running a bit green around that turn in seventh. And Look for Love is at the back of the field. Still not going a great tempo, but it's certainly quicker than it was about a quarter of a mile or so ago. And it is still Mad George who leads the way. AP McCoy riding for Gary Brown, for whom he's got such a great record from just a few rides. To Shallow Bay racing in second. Adelar 2 lengths away is in third. Marie d'Ange is now in fourth. Winning Note is in fifth. Then came Bombelle, followed on the outside by Dandy Vic. At the back of the field, Look for Love. Look for Love trying to now steal a place with the inside rail as they go now into the back straight. So heading down the back, 4 more flights of hurdles to take, and it is Mad George by 3 parts of a length. To Shallow Bay in second, 2 lengths away. Marie d'Ange, the Worcester hurdling winner, now in third. Adelar is in fourth as they crossed over that flight. In second place, Shallow Bay just wrapped the top bar, and it's Mad George who leads them now towards the final flight down the back, and this will be a sprint from here on in. Mad George with Shallow Bay towards the outside now, breathing down his necks. On the inside, racing in third, Marie d'Ange. On the outside, Adelar, followed then by Winning Note, and those 5 now are getting about 8 lengths clear of the rest, who are now being headed by Look for Love, then Bombelle, and outpaced at the back of the field is Dandy Vic. Down the side of the course they go. They've got around about half a mile to race, and it's Mad George the inside of Shallow Bay. They've always been the first 2. Marie d'Ange has always been their shadow in third. Adelar is in fourth. Winning Note is in fifth, as now they're about to make the turn back towards home, and Shallow Bay and Tom Scudamore have now gone on. Marie d'Ange now 2 lengths away, racing in second. Adelar is in third. Mad George has capitulated now back to fourth. Winning Note tries to stay on towards the outside as they race now inside the final furlong and a half. Still 2 more flights to take, and Shallow Bay and Tom Scudamore had the lead, but only just between horses. Marie d'Ange on the far side, Adelar and Aidan Coleman. It's now Adelar who's quickened up best, and Adelar has gone on as they race down towards the final flight. Adelar will lead there by about a length and a half over Shallow Bay in second. Marie d'Ange is only in third, and here's a double for Aidan Coleman as Adelar wins for Venetia Williams. Shallow Bay was in second, Marie d'Ange in third, Winning Note was in fourth, and they were a country mile clear of the rest, headed home by Look for Love, then the leader Mad George, and then Dandy Vic, and just over the last tailed off Bombelle.
First, number 1, Adelar. Second, number 5. Third, number 8. And the fourth horse, number 11. The full result of the 4th race, the Betfair Grassroots Race Evening Novices Hurdle Race. First, number 1, Adelar. Second, number 5, Shallow Bay. Third, number 8, Marie d'Ange. And the fourth horse, number 11, Winning Note. The distances were 4 lengths and 3/4 of a length. The distances, 4 lengths and 3/4 of a length.
Four more flights of hurdles to take, and it is Mad George by 3 parts of a length. To Shallow Bay in second, 2 lengths away. Marie d'Ange, the Worcester hurdling winner, now in